You are listening to KMUZ Turner, community radio for the Mid-Willamette Valley, broadcasting to Marion, Polk, and Lynn counties at 88.5 FM, and serving Salem and Kaiser at 100.7 FM, also streaming online at kmuz.org, and on your smartphone or tablet via the free TuneIn radio application. I'm Mick, this is Northwest Notes, and for the next 2 hours, nothing but Northwest music. Starting off the show here with Ty Walker, Without Your Love.
Without your love, seasons all seem the same. Without your love, colors never change. Without your love, leaves don't fall. Golden brown, covering it all. Without your love, winter don't seem to fall. It's cold as ice. Don't slip, you'll fall. Without your love, flowers don't bloom come spring. The sun don't shine, and the birds don't sing. Without your love, summer don't come at all. Nothing don't matter, no nothing at all. Nothing don't matter, no nothing at all. Nothing don't matter, no nothing at all. When it all goes
Ty Walker here on 88.5 and 100.7 KMUZ, Northwest Notes, and Ty happens to be sitting right here. Hi there.
Hello, good to be here.
So, I'll make sure I got the right mic on here for you. You got any sound coming out of that?
Hi, check 1, 2.
All right, grab that other mic. Let's try that one.
Oh, okay. Hi, check.
There we go.
Okay.
That's the way we do it. This is live radio. All right. So thanks for coming in and hanging out with us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So the that song that we just played, the what was
Without
it?
Your Love.
Without Your Love. Yeah. You want to tell us about that song?
Well, I had forgotten I wrote that. That was a couple years ago. It's just about, somewhat all my songs are a little bit autobiographical or inspired by something autobiographical. I can't recall that one. It was a while ago, but it just, I just like to, it's very descriptive and colorful, and I like to set music to imagery, so that's one of those that I did that
Cool.
with.
Now, you're from McMinnville?
Yeah, well, I've been in McMinnville for like 15 years or so.
And where are you from originally?
I grew up in Stanton, Virginia,
Okay.
home of the Statler brothers
Right on. Wow.
and Larry Sheets.
And so how long have you been playing guitar?
Since, I can't remember, I think sophomore in high school, I believe,
Okay.
with 20 years off here and there.
Right. Well, yeah, you want to just tell us your story, how you got here to playing music?
Well, I'm not much of a story. I just, it's always been a big part of my life, and I like to, it's like a journal. I like to write my own music and express myself, and that's the way I do it. And,
Right on.
yeah.
Well, let's. You want to play something live here and see what,
Let's
see
do
what
it.
we get?
Are we using this mic still?
You know, let's. I'm gonna fiddle around with mics here.
Okay.
Go ahead and move that one that you were just talking to into so it's comfortable to sing, and I'll.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So move this one away?
Yeah, you can just kick that out of there. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so you're listening to Northwest Notes, and this is KMUZ. We've got Ty Walker here in the studio, ready to play.
I was driving 99W outside Lafayette, but I hadn't quite gotten to the Dundee bottleneck yet. I fell asleep at the wheel, wandering around the road. Woke up in the back end of a pickup's heavy load. Yeah, I lost my license, now I don't drive. Thanks to the state trooper who pulled me aside. Yeah, I crashed my car, but I'm lucky to be alive. I walk everywhere, man. I walk everywhere, man. Cross Yamhill County Fair, man. I breathe the valley air, man. I'm slow, but I get there, man. I walk everywhere. I walk uptown, downtown, crosstown, all around Adams Street, Baker Street, 3rd Street. I look down, Cornerstone, Giraldi's, Harvest Fresh, the Vortex, Oregon Hotel rooftop. Don't stop, blow smoke, ahead taste, Circle K. Say hey to serendipity. I walk everywhere, man. I walk everywhere, man. Cross Yamhill County Fair, man. I breathe the valley air, man. I'm slow, but I get there, man. I walk everywhere. I walk to Walgreens, Walmart, Winco, Goodwill, Wilco, gotta go, Big Five, High Five, J.C. Penney, BK, Safeway, Wendy's, Mickey D's, Mazzaland, Mac Club, Sandwich Express, you're the best. Rite Aid and Sherry's for a shake. I walk everywhere, man. I walk everywhere, man. Cross Yamhill County Fair, man. I breathe the valley air, man. I'm slow, but I get there. I walk everywhere. I walk to Joe Dancer, City Park, Library, Bar Mart, Aquatic Center, Lower Park, Get Kicked Out After Dark, El Primo 7-Eleven. Thank heaven for Ross, Albertsons, and Lowe's. You can't see Al's monkey business from Linfield's Old Oak Groves. I walk everywhere, man.
I walk everywhere, man, cross Yamhill County Fair, man. I breathe the valley air, man. I'm slow, but I get there. I walk everywhere. I walk the walk, the depot, the PO, the airport, the carport, Evergreen, Air Museum, Spruce Goose, Cabot, Jam, Temecula Community College, Mac Musical Center, Maxima 10, Temecula Community College, and then I go back again. I walk everywhere, man. I walk everywhere, man. Cross Yamhill County Fair, man. I breathe the valley air, man. I'm slow, but I get there, man. I walk everywhere. I walk everywhere.
That's rad. You're listening to 88.5 KMUZ, 100.7 KMUZ. That's Ty Walker live in the studio here, and with a wonderful geography lesson of McMinnville. That's cool.
It's sort of a rip-off of Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Of course, Johnny Cash didn't write I've Been Everywhere. He just sang it, made it popular.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I'm kind of a geography nerd, so singing about places makes me happy. Places I recognize. So, so you've been in McMinnville for, you said 15 years?
Yeah, I was a news editor there at the paper for 12 years. And I guess I lived there for like 14 or 15 years.
So you have walked all those places that you just sang about there.
Yeah, this is a true life story because I lost my license.
All right, so. You really are then. That's cool.
Yeah.
And boy, I see why you needed the lyrics in front of you there.
Yeah, I don't trust myself. It's the only song that I wrote that I have to follow the lyric sheet. So my cheat sheet I brought.
So what do you think of McMinnville as far as the arts, the community there for?
Well, I'm pretty narrowly focused on the musical arts. So There's a lot of opportunity there for people to play. If you're an artist, to perform and play in bars and the open mic night. There used to be more than one open mic night, but the main one is at Cornerstone Coffee, and once every month.
You play that regularly?
Yeah, well, the first Wednesday of every month, like it's from 7 to 9:30 p.m. And occasionally I've actually taped a few for Channel 11, the local community access TV station.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So first Wednesdays out there?
First Wednesday, yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, anybody wanting to catch Ty, check that out. You got some more in that guitar for us?
Yeah, I got more. I changed my mind what I want to do, but let's see. I'll figure one out here. Let's see. Let's do. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna drop down to G.
So everybody out there listening to Northwest Notes, thanks for tuning in. I love having local artists on here to share their art because we have such amazingly talented people live up here, and it's wonderful to be able to have those folks actually share their music with you.
That caught my eye. cry, singing songs for passers-by. Never one to come off shy. You threw looks that caught my eye. Didn't know my heart's for rent till that girl came and went. She came knocking on my door like so many times before. Shadow dancing on my wall, behind the door, across the hall. She played Twister on my floor with a broken Ouija board. Loving you is a crime. Lock me up, I'll do the time. Let me play just one more time what it takes to make you mine. If loving you is a crime, lock me up, I'll do the time. Let me play just one more time what it takes to make you mine. Didn't know my heart's for rent till that girl came and went. She came knocking on my door like so many times before. Shadow dancing on my wall, behind the door, across the hall. She played records on my floor, pulled me in and asked for more. Didn't know my heart's for rent till that girl came and went. She came knocking on my door like so many times before. Shadow dancing on my wall, behind the door, across the hall. She played Twister on my floor with a broken Ouija board. All I have is a memory, kisses sweet as honey. Does she remember me, that girl who lived next door? All I have is a memory, kisses sweet as honey. Does she remember me, the girl who lived next door? All I have is a memory, kisses sweet as honey. Does she remember me, the girl who lived next door?
Very cool. Ty Walker here on 88.5 and 100.7 KMUZ. What was that called?
That's called That Girl.
That Girl. All right. So what inspires you? What drives you to write songs?
Just the challenge. I love expressing myself, and I talk too quickly, as you can tell. So it's a way for me to slow down and gather my thoughts and write them in verse. I like making things rhyme.
Yeah.
And I think things click. When it fits like a puzzle, it really clicks. It's just really self-empowering to feel yourself saying your own words, and rather than singing Bob Dylan's or singing some female singer song that doesn't make sense, you know. So
now, something I try and ask everybody that comes on here, because this show is focused on Northwest music. Who's your favorite Northwest artist?
That would have to be Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Yes, from Seattle.
Good call there. The guy was amazing. So if folks want to hear your music, where can they go to get recordings of your stuff?
You can buy. I'm all over the place for free on YouTube. A lot of it. Got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. That's Ty. It's not. It's called Ty Walker. You just type in Ty Walker videos in YouTube. But you can buy it me on iTunes and Amazon.com and Spotify. And for some reason, I have a lot of people in Norway and Sweden and Austria on Spotify that check they like Baker Street for some reason. So I check that out, and they get it for free. So
cool.
But iTunes and Amazon are the main ones, but all over digitally. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get another one out of that guitar from you. This is pretty cool.
Let's see. Let's do another one.
What's this one called?
I'm trying. I'll think of it as I should.
All right.
Let's see. Let's do. I'll do. This is a fairly new one. This is what is it? A Girl I Used to Know.
Okay. This is Ty Walker live in the studio, KMUZ.
The only thing I share with Jimi Hendrix is the fact that I play my live songs much faster than they are on records. Okay, let's see. Okay, A Girl I Used to Know. There was a girl I used to know, not too many years ago. Her eyes were green, they turned to blue. Her face turned red when she smiled at you. There was a girl I used to know, not too many years ago. Her hair was brown with waves of blonde. She cast a spell with her curlers on. There was a girl I used to know, not too many years ago. She pierced my heart with that look in her eyes. I fell head over heels, I was hypnotized. There was a girl I used to know, not too many years ago. She lived on the shore in a shell by the sea. Her siren song would call to me. Come on, let's go. You be my arrow, I'll you be a bow. Let it fly, let it go. Come on, let's go. You be my arrow, I'll be your bow. Let it fly, let it go. Shoot for the moon in the name of love. Fire in the heart of the stars above. I set sail on the stormy seas, searching for love in the northwest breeze. It was all night and I sailed all day, looking for love to guide my way. I came upon a foreign shore, uncharted land never seen before. And there was a girl I used to know, not too many years ago. Go, you be my arrow, I'll be your bow. Let it fly, let it go. Come on, let's go. You be my arrow, I'll be your bow. Let it fly, let it go. Shoot for the moon in the name of love. Fire in the heart of the stars above. Come on, let's go. You be my arrow, I'll be your bow. Let it fly, let it go. Shoot for the moon in the name of love. Fire in the heart of the stars above. Shoot for the moon in the name of love. Fire in the heart of the stars above.
Ty Walker, live in the studio here at 88.5 and 100.7 KMUZ. Yeah, this is fun. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Want to make sure folks out there know they can go to iTunes and get your stuff.
Yeah.
And you said you're on Spotify,
Amazon.
Are you on Bandcamp or SoundCloud? Any
Probably
of those things?
a whole bunch of them.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you have a Facebook page or anything?
Yeah. Facebook. Well, it's not. It's just a personal one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's open to the public. So.
All right.
Like everything.
And let's see. And you play the first Wednesday
of every
in
month
McMinnville?
at Cornerstone Coffee Roasters on 3rd Street, McMinnville. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, cool. Is there? You have a captive audience. Anything you want to tell anybody out there?
If anyone's listening on the East Coast, my family members, thanks a lot for tuning in via the streaming. You have the streaming, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. People, ironically, the people in McMinnville live closer.
Right.
Can't pick up your signal, but they can listen online too. Anyways, just thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I made sense and really enjoyed it. It was fun to be here.
Well, very cool. Let's.
I can play forever.
Let's go out on Baker Street Blues. And you said this one's popular in. I
have two versions online. Actually, the 6-string version is very popular. It's a single, but this one I think you're playing now is
the
on 12-string
Blues one,
and that's off the Room of Blues album. So I like that one better actually.
All right.
And so I didn't bring my 12-string today, so this gives you a taste of the 12-string guitar.
Excellent.
Here, so.
Well, thanks again, Ty. This has been a hoot.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Here we go.
I'm 3 stories high, 2 doors down, across the tracks on the wrong side of town, in a big blue house on a big wide street. The living ain't easy, but the rent is cheap. I took the road less traveled down, landed hard on shaky ground. Gotta get back on my feet again, before they notify my next of kin. I've fallen down far too long without your love. I can't go on. If walls could talk, the windows weep. Tears would tell my heart's grown weak. I lost myself to a lonely beat. Baby's got the blues on Baker Street.